If you're a Medicare agent, you know how important it is to be able to communicate the value of your products and services to your potential customers. Now, this can happen either in a one-on-one sales appointment or in a presentation to a group at a meeting. Now, in a group meeting, this begins with giving a killer Medicare sales presentation that both educates and gets seniors interested in their health insurance options. Now, today we're going to talk about a couple keys to giving a Medicare sales presentation to educate potential clients and generate leads. First, you need to know who your audience is before you start putting your presentation together. So ask yourself this question: who are you presenting to? Now, it could be that these are consumers approaching age 65. They could be low-income consumers who are looking to learn more about financial assistance, like low-income subsidy, Medicaid, things of that nature. Or they could be consumers 65, 70, 75, 80, who are in an area that has 5-star Medicare Advantage product. You have to think about who's coming. Now, each of these groups have different needs, concerns, and priorities in terms of what they need to hear. Crafting a presentation designed for your group is critical. Second, you've got to keep the verbiage simple. Now, verbiage isn't a real simple term, but you understand what I'm saying. When it comes to Medicare, there are a lot of acronyms and technical terms that for folks who are new can be really overwhelming. So let's think about some of them. You've got AEP, OEP, ICEP, DSNP, MAPD, HIP, DBH, and on and on and on. So when you're talking to these consumers, you have to make sure that you simplify your language and avoid using terms that the clients don't understand. Or you've got to explain in detail what that acronym means before continuing to use the term. This is going to make your presentation much more accessible and easy to understand. And if the consumer doesn't understand your presentation, they're not going to buy. Third, one tip that I give to folks who are doing presentations is to use storytelling. Now, I'm not talking about telling a story from your youth or about your baseball league when you were in high school or any of that. We're talking about storytelling, which can be a powerful tool in your sales presentation. Use some real-life examples about how the products you're talking about have helped other customers in similar situations. This can really help the folks in your audience see the value in the product and service and make it personal. Fourth, once you get to talking about specific companies or plans, it's really helpful to understand what their unique value proposition may be. Now, while many benefits or features are similar between carriers and plans, there should be something that sets the product you're talking about apart from the competition. Now, emphasizing that to the consumer can really help with their decision-making process. Fifth, don't cut corners. Now, full and fair disclosure, this is the compliance portion of our talk today. While it may seem difficult to include all of the required disclaimers or elements that CMS requests during a presentation, make sure you hit them all. Because if you can't sell, you can't make money. So hitting those items, staying compliant, helps you continue to have the ability to present products and earn commission. Last, but absolutely certainly not least, please understand that rarely do agents conduct a meeting and get individuals to enroll en masse at the end of the session. That's just not generally how it works. So think about it. Each consumer usually has individual concerns that they're going to want to work through prior to making a planned decision. So what are some of those things? They can revolve around doctors, prescription drugs, or their particular chronic health conditions. Use your meeting as a vehicle to set the stage for a future discussion to conduct that enrollment. Now, running a successful Medicare sales presentation can be challenging, but with more experience and having the right guidance, the easier that presentation process is going to become. By following the tips that we talked about today throughout this video, you can create a presentation that resonates with your audience and, most importantly, helps you close more sales. So we'll be back with you soon here on Near or Far with more ways to help you grow your business. We'll see you next time.